There are some words in English that go together in a way that just sounds right. Hello everyone, Anna here from EnglishLikeANative.co.uk, delivering intermediate and advanced English lessons in a clear and interesting way. To learn more about how my students achieve fluency, register for my free Fluency Masterclass. Link is in the description. Now I'm going to give you a very short story so you can hear some of those phrases in context. Let's go! John was over the moon to be offered a job at a top accounting firm. He knew nothing about accounting but decided to give it a shot anyway. On his first day, he was understandably nervous as he didn't know anyone. When he entered the office, he tried to break the ice with his new colleagues, but they all seemed too busy to talk. While looking around to find his workstation, he accidentally bumped into Mr. Schaefer, his new boss, and spilled coffee on his boss's shirt. Mr. Schaefer was irritated, but bit his tongue as he could see that John was incredibly nervous and embarrassed. Mr. Schaefer told John not to worry about it and to keep his chin up. He went on to tell John that he was going to give him a challenging project to get started on. John reassured his boss that he would go the extra mile and do his very best. As soon as John sat down at his desk, he realised that he was out of his depth. The computers and software were completely unfamiliar to him. Learning everything from scratch was going to take a lot of time and effort. He was determined to get the hang of it all as quickly as possible. He really wanted to make a good impression and get along with his colleagues, and he wanted to do whatever it took to impress his boss, especially after covering him in coffee. "How's your day going?" Finally, one of his colleagues had come over to ask him a question. It's all a bit daunting, but I'm going to do my best." "Yeah, I remember my first week being tough, but it's easy once you get the hang of the software. It's the office politics that's harder to navigate. Kim is a huge gossip. She's always spreading rumours, which gets on my nerves. Then there's Silent Bob. Do not use his mug, whatever you do. Tracy is a massive flirt, but she's married to the boss, so just watch your step with her." "Oh, thanks for letting me know. Where were you working before this?" I worked for Virgin Airlines, actually, for nearly 20 years. Made some really great friends there, but they had to make many of us redundant, unfortunately." "Do you still keep in touch with your old colleagues?" "I do, yeah." "That's good. It's good to have friends. It'll take you a while to get to know this miserable lot. But anyway, welcome." The first week was tough, but John worked hard and made a decision to stay late every night to finish the project. His boss was impressed with his work and told him that he had hit the nail on the head with his project summary. "You can take it easy for the next few days, John. You did a good job." He also mentioned that he had heard about John's dedication and was happy to see that he was willing to go the extra mile. John felt relieved and knew that all his hard work had paid off. He realised that working at the accounting firm was a piece of cake, after all. Later that month, he was able to have a good time at the company's annual party and even stole the show with his dance moves. He was grateful for the opportunity to work at such a great company and excited to see what the future held. There you go. First is to bite your tongue. To bite your tongue. This means to stop yourself from saying something because it might be offensive or inappropriate for the circumstance. So, for example, if you come and show me your wedding dress, which you have spent weeks and weeks getting ready, and it's finally come back from the dressmaker, and you've put it on and you love it, and everyone else loves it, but I don't think it looks very good, and you say to me, "What do you think?" I'm going to bite my tongue. I'm just going to nod my head and smile because I don't want to offend you, and it's probably not appropriate for me to share my opinion in that circumstance. So I will bite my tongue. Next, we have break the ice. To break the ice means to start a conversation with someone that you don't know, usually when there's like an uncomfortable atmosphere. So imagine the atmosphere is icy cold no one's talking, it's really awkward. I'm going to break the ice by saying something. Next, we have get along with. To get along with someone means to have a good relationship with them or a good rapport with them. Like two people who meet for the first time, you break the ice with a joke, you both start laughing, you spend the entire afternoon giggling and chatting. You two get along with each other. Next, we have to go the extra mile. If you go the extra mile, it means that you put in more effort than is expected. You put in more effort than usual in order to achieve the best possible results. I always try and go the extra mile to help my students to achieve fluency. Next, we have to hit the nail on the head. To hit the nail on the head means to be exactly right or to make an accurate observation about something. Anna, I just grabbed you a jacket from my wardrobe. I don't know what size you are, so I assumed you're a size 12? Oh, yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. Size 12 is perfect. Next, we have to keep your chin up. This means to stay positive and optimistic in a difficult situation. Keep your chin up. Next, piece of cake. A piece of cake, if something is a piece of cake, then it is very, very easy. Oh yes, I've tried roller skating once when I was 12, so I'm sure skiing will be a piece of cake! Next is to steal the show. If you steal the show, it means that you become the center of attention because you perform so well, or you just do something that makes everyone interested in what you're doing. You steal the show. Everyone's just focused on you and you overshadow everyone else. I can't believe it! Beyonce singing in our town hall singing competition. She's really stealing the show. To make a decision. To make a decision. This means to choose between a number of options. I've been offered a place at university in Edinburgh, Manchester and Birmingham. Now I just need to make a decision about which city I want to live in. Next we have a good time. To have a good time simply means to enjoy yourself. So make sure you take a break and have a good time. Sticking with this relaxing theme, take it easy is the next one. To take it easy. This means to do something in a relaxing way. Chill out, stop worrying, relax, take it easy. I might say this to you if you seem quite stressed. Hey, take it easy, relax. Next we have do your best. To do your best means to try as hard as you can. You can't do better than your best. So it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Just do your best. That'll be good enough. Next, we have to get the hang of something. To get the hang of something means that you start to be familiar with something. So if I'm driving my car for the first time ever, I'm probably going to be a very bad driver. I won't know how to make the car go or stop, how to change gears or reverse. It will be all a disaster. But after a few lessons and some practice, I'll start to get the hang of it until I become an excellent driver. Next is give it a shot. This means to try something. It's often used when you're trying something for the first time, but can be used even if you're doing it for the second, third or fourth time. Come on, you can do it. Just give it a shot. Just go on. Just try. Next is something we should all do with our friends and family. Keep in touch. To keep in touch is to maintain some form of contact with someone. It might not be physical, but it's possibly through messages, letters, email. You keep in touch. Now we have to watch your step. Watch your step. This means to be careful. You'll see this often written down when you're navigating around a big city. Possibly in London or Manchester. Sometimes it'll be written, watch your step, meaning be careful when you're walking, literally watch every step. But it can be used metaphorically to say, just be careful. Hey you, I heard you've been talking about me behind my back. You just watch your step or I'll get you. Next is to get on someone's nerves. This means to annoy them. Oh, you're always getting on my nerves. To be honest, those tweeting birds who only like to tweet when I'm recording, and the rain, which likes to just open up and give me a little shower while I'm recording, that really gets on my nerves. But hey ho, I'm gonna take it easy. Now, if you found this video useful in any way whatsoever, then please do take a second to give it a like and maybe even a comment. By interacting with this video in a small way, you make a big impact on the reach of my channel, and more people can then find these hopefully useful and valuable lessons. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care and goodbye.